morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another what I eat in a day video. I really need to find something else to say at the start of these videos because I always say the same thing. Anyways, yeah, if you're new to my channel, the way I eat, I guess I classify it as animal based. It's about 90 to 95% animal foods and the rest is some plants. A variation of the carnivore diet, if you will, but yeah, not 100% strict carnivore. It's high in fat, low in carbs. So yeah, I'm gonna take you through my day, show you what I eat. Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to 𝗟𝗏 for sponsoring this video. I'll talk about them a little bit later in the day, but for now, let's get into it. Okay, so normally I always start my what I eat in a day videos with a bulletproof coffee. But today we're going to make a bulletproof bone broth. So I used to do this a lot. Oh, I don't even know. Before I started carnivore even. And honestly, I just forgot about it. But I'm going to do it this morning instead of coffee. So I use a bone broth concentrate when I'm making a bulletproof bone broth. I've tried it before with my own homemade one. And honestly, it just doesn't taste as good. I just put a a spoonful of this in with boiling water. Gonna add a bit of butter, add an egg yolk, and blend it up. Okay, so I was just deciding what I wanted to make for breakfast. I usually eat my first meal around 10 to 12, so not first thing when I wake up, and I generally eat 2 meals in a day. My first meal is always, or almost always, a variation on eggs, so usually an omelet, poached eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, some type of meat, sometimes some cheese, salt, ghee, or butter. So I'm just trying to decide if I want to make scrambled eggs or an omelet. Let's go with scrambled. So if you guys have watched my video on the 5 carnivore diet foods that I eat every single day, one of the things I highlight is omega-3s. I try to get at least one good quality source of omega-3s in every single day. So if I'm not eating fatty fish, so if I'm not eating salmon or mackerel or don't really eat sardines too much, but on occasion. If I'm not eating any of those, I will either take a tablespoon of cod liver oil or take 3 capsules of krill oil. I just did a video describing the differences between fish oil, cod liver, and krill oil. I never use fish oil, only cod liver and krill. And yeah, if you want to know more about that, you can check out that video. Today, probably just gonna have a tablespoon of the cod liver. Zeus, is that how you're gonna lie with your belly out? Are you sleepy? So for dinner, I am making a pork leg roast in my air fryer. Just wait until you see the crackling on this. Well, that's just after 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it in there at 200 for 15 minutes, then I'm gonna turn it down to 180 and leave it for maybe 50 minutes to an hour. I've done this once before and it turned out excellent. So that is after just 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. Like I said, gonna turn it down to 180 and put it in for about another hour. So I'll probably check it in maybe 45 minutes and see how it's doing. Okay, so now while we're waiting for dinner to be ready, I'm going to talk about the sponsor of today's video, and that is 𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏 creates products that aim to resolve the root cause of daily health conditions. Their main product is the 𝗏𝗏 Wheel Plus, and they sent it to me in all 3 sizes to review. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it was just going to be more or less a fancy foam roller and not really do anything too much differently. But I can tell you I was wrong. So the difference between this and a traditional foam roller is this fits between your shoulder blades and goes down your entire spine. It provides you with a 4-way spinal stretch because of the shape of it. And it also allows your chest to open up. Now, I'm someone who's pretty active. I try to work out or do some form of walk or hike or bike ride or something every single day. But I also do a lot of sitting, a lot of work on my computer, editing videos, answering emails, all that fun stuff. And even after just an hour of sitting and not moving, my back can sometimes start to get sore. And once it's sore, that's pretty much it. It's more or less sore for the rest of the day. The other day when this was happening to me, when I was at my computer and my back started to get sore, I decided to try to use the 𝗏𝗏 wheel to roll it out. And even after just 5 minutes, the difference was night and day. I think the main difference between this and a traditional foam roller is a traditional foam roller covers a lot of surface area. It's really hard to get right into those sore spots, especially when they're along your spine. But with this, because of the size of it, because it fits right in between your shoulder blades, you can get those hard to get spots. And those hard to get spots are usually the ones that are sore. Honestly, I'm sitting here raving about this, but I did not think I was gonna love these as much as I do. They work really, really well. And yes, they do come in 3 different sizes. You can buy all 3 together, or you can buy one or the other. The largest one is the gentlest. The medium has medium pressure, and the small one is for deep tissue. Now, personally, the medium one is my favorite. I find it's just the perfect balance between the gentle and the deep tissue. So if you're unsure of which one to get, I would recommend getting the medium one. They have also been kind enough to offer my viewers a 15% discount. So check that out through the link in my description box. And thanks again, 𝗏𝗏, for sponsoring this video. I used to make that pork roast all the time in the oven, and honestly it was hit or miss on whether I could get the skin to be crackly or not. In the air fryer, works every time, gets so crispy. It is so delicious. Anyways, this is the end of my video for today. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. I post videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays relating to animal-based nutrition, keto, just health in general. So yeah, click subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.